everyone. I am Logos Laura, inviting you to tune in every weekdays at 6 a.m. to our channel, Logos Laura Tri Ministries, and also Logos Robert channel. Our team would like to say thanks to all our viewers who faithfully tune in to our program. We are a ministry of clean, and our team would like to really extend gratitude and appreciation for all that God has done and for those who took the time to share in our contents. We would like you to know that we have more inspirational contents and exciting things coming to you very soon. We also have Logos Randa with our newlyweds segment, and we have yours truly, Logos Laura, doing Logos Laura spoken words, Logos Laura word news, and wake up with Logos in the morning segments. All this is being prepared to bring to you for food and for inspiration. Why is this word news important to us? Because it is important to God for the good news to go out to the hearts of many souls and many nations. We are very grateful and humble that God has been training us. Yes, each and every one of us is trained directly by God Himself. Yes, also we are trained by the Holy Spirit, as the Holy Spirit brings the secret things of God and reveal it to His children. I want to thank you for listening to this short sharing of Logos Laura Tri Ministries and news updates. We have many things coming at your door and at your screen. Thank you for tuning in. If you would like to support this ministry, because it's a self-supported ministry in the sense it's a faith-based ministry. If you would like to support this ministry, you can support different segments. So you can support the newlyweds segment. You can support the spoken words altogether. Also, we do groceries and hampers. We try to do it all year round. But seeing that, as I said, it's a self-supported ministry in the sense self-supported, the theme put together, and we sponsor. Right? Because we're looking for life investors, people who want to invest in life. We are life investors as well. We're connected to the ministry also called Benevolence, Life Investors, Phase 1. Benevolence is a charity ministry, but it's a holistic ministry that really empowers and encourages people to give back from what God has given you. For when we receive something, all is not ours, but God has given us the privilege. By privilege, we have it. By the ideas and by association, we gain things. But all things really come from God, and it comes through God. But we have to allow the blessings of the Lord to continue to flow and not to stop at us. When He blesses us, it is not for us to receive the blessing and have all of it for ourselves. A portion is for us, and we need to give back. So those of you who may not be accustomed giving, I would like you to start practicing giving. We learn this principle of giving from a child when our parents teach us to share. They break one piece of bread and share it with many, or they encourage sharing among siblings. This is embodied in time as we started off from youth unto adulthood. We carry it into our lifehood. I'm encouraging you that if your heart is moved and you're hearing this program and you would like to sponsor, as I said, you can sponsor. Have the spoken words team who is bringing spoken words to you. Now, these are all individuals who set aside time from their day-to-day activities to make time to do what is required of the Lord, to render unto God what is actually His, and to give back their talents and abilities. We also have some projects started off, we have a chair project, 50 chairs. Why we have 50 chair project? We want to be able to not be always have to rent the chairs when we have events. We have a lot of outdoor events, and we would like to start with 50 chairs, right, at a recognized dealer, and 50 is the target. So if you would like to sponsor a chair, we'll be happy to have one of those chairs sponsored. Right, a single chair is costing $199, and if we buy it in bulk, obviously we will get discounts. So the chair project is on because Logos Laura Tri Ministries do a lot of outdoor ministry. Right, we go outdoor on the street. What we do word news. Our team also needs equipment. Our team needs transportation. So we're looking at transport. We would like if someone would volunteer to take the team when they have to do the word news, or if you can in any way help us towards getting our transportation on board. So the news team go different places around the country and present word news as God directs us where to go. We go there and we do the word news. They also need to be equipped. Right? We also provide meals for the team, make sure that they have their uniforms. Uniforms is needed as well too. So we're just sharing with you what are some of the things that a life investor could invest into this word news ministry. There's also segments that you can invest in. We also do a lot of charity work. So what is the charity work we do? We extend counseling to families. Our counseling is mixed in the sense of professional counselors who are trained professionals in their field. We do networking, so we network. But our main aspect of counseling, though, it's inspirational counseling. What is inspirational counseling? It's not giving your opinion to anyone. It's actually hearing from the Lord directly, as we are a prophetic word news ministry, and it is guiding families as to what God has instructed and what God has aligned for them individually, and those who are going through different situations in their life. We have many testimonies of families who were actually in difficulty, and the Lord has reached out his hand because they have extended their hearts towards receiving the help. Right? So in turn, what we do, once we help a family, we encourage that family to help another family or help another individual. And that is what giving back does. When you receive your healing, when you receive your deliverance, and I would like to say deliverance is not just what we probably deemed as a single type of deliverance, where you lay hands on someone or where you cast out some spirit. It is not that which we speak of. When we speak of deliverance in Logos Laura Tri Ministries, we speak of when you have a need and someone ministered to that need, you actually delivered. If you are hungry and someone feed you, you are delivered from hunger. And that is the type of deliverance that we're speaking of. For those who have need, a nation may need deliverance from a disaster, and countries may reach out to aid in the areas that is necessary or needed in a time of natural disaster. Therefore, that country would be delivered by another country who extended help or a hand, or who actually volunteered to host some of the victims or some of the people who went through trauma. So we are saying that these are the holistic things we do in Logos Laura Tri Ministries. And as we continue to grow, how do we function? We have online training. We have what we call a community service, a community development, where we invite you online and we share with you our rules of engagement. What is this ministry about? What it is not about. How it's founded, who is the manager of it. The manager of it is God, the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. We are a prophetic word news ministry. We get directive from the Spirit of God, leading and direction, and we carry it out to the letter as best as we can. What are our limitations? Our limitations is just what we limit ourselves to. It's just what we choose to stop at. That is our limitation. But to say all that, there's actually no limitation when God is leading and God is directing. And when you're moving by faith, works is very important. What makes this ministry functional? Unity. The unity. Unity in heaven and unity on earth. As it is in heaven, so it's supposed to be on the earth realm. So we foster unity in our community. As we go along, we'll share more, and you'll hear individuals sharing more of their testimonies of Logos Law Tri Ministries and how Logos is developing, in the sense of there are other Logos that God called. So we are not the only Logos, but we are the first set that we believe in Trinidad and Tobago, right, by the call. And then God has told us that He's raised up more Logos. And there are many who listen to the Word News program. We encourage you. The Word News is not to refuse, and you will get to understand more of why we are saying it's not to refuse. So don't refuse Word News. Word News is when God brings you a word of deliverance, or He brings you a word of warning or an announcement, or He's sharing the goodness of God, the wonderful things that is happening. And that is what is Word News. So when you refuse the Word News, then you actually, the Lord taught us that it's to remain sick or to remain in a position that you were before receiving the Word News. So Word News is to bring healing and deliverance. Don't refuse Word News. Thank you for listening to the sharing of Logos Law Tri Ministries. I'm the founder and the director of the ministry by the leading of God. I am His co-host, as the Lord has named me Logos, my co-host. I receive and deliver unto His own. God bless you, and thank you very much for tuning in and for your support. Our number on the screen, you can call or WhatsApp at any time to share what you would have to share to this ministry, as God would have it fit or lead you to do so. God bless you, and thank you. We love you.